Hey, it's been a
Wow,
while. It's
dude,
like a monthly thing now.
you and I just talked and you were crystal clear and now you're fucking blurry.
Hmm,
It's okay. We'll let it catch up. We'll be all right.
that's strange, but we're back. It's been a while, but we're back.
When was the last episode? It hasn't been a month, has it? 3 weeks?
It was with Tabby, right? So
Oh, fuck. You're right. It might have
it's
been
been
a
a
month.
while. I know we're slacking. We need to get going on this and do some more videos.
So, the reason we're doing this is my last stream, unless we decide to do another one this weekend from our house. We're out this bitch.
Oh, move into middle of nowhere.
hmm Yeah, we'll be moving to the middle of nowhere. Movers come. I thought they came on Tuesday. Have you ever planned your whole life around something that was a day after you thought it was?
Um,
Probably
I
not.
can't I can't remember the last time if I did that.
I forgot that they had called me back like 2 days after I booked them and said that they needed to move it a day, and
Uh huh.
I didn't put it in the calendar.
Mm,
So I've been planning this whole time on a Tuesday move.
mm.
Not like it changes anything, but nonetheless, we have another day, which is a positive.
Yes, yes. So how far are you moving from where your current place is?
So we currently reside in San Antonio.
Mhm.
We're moving about 6.5 hours northwest.
Hmm.
So for most of you, that's like 2 to 3 of your states away.
Yeah.
We will not be leaving Texas.
So I'm seeing my battery on my camera. It's pretty low, but it's on USB, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I might cut out. If I do, I'll just jump back on.
Yeah, you know, guys,
Uh
we are known for our tech savvy professionalism. So
yeah, yeah. It's like we were supposed to like charge the battery or something, and I didn't do it. But oh well. Anyway,
we all
that's
right.
okay. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. We'll get the whole group
Yeah,
of three that are watching some quality
we'll give
entertainment
them
here.
time. So let's see, in the last month, I'm trying to think. We put our house under contract, which we'll see. VA loans, guys, I know they're attractive for the buyers, but for sellers, we've turned away VA loans. They're
What? Yeah, because it's like 60 days, right?
well, it's 30 down here. It's just
Oh, that's nice.
what they want you to do is trash. Like it's the absolute lowest of the low loan program. But I get it. It's
Okay.
attractive for buyers. House is under contract. The company I work for,
Mhm.
congratulations to those guys, sold for $100 million
Oh,
in
damn, that's a lot of money, man.
5.5, 6 years. So um,
That's
you take
insane.
it's an absolutely insane group of people and an insane group of just minds behind the scenes, and that's cool. So who was a part
So
of
you
that.
get to stay there though, right?
Yeah, so far it actually
Mm,
sounds like the company that purchased is more or
mhm.
less adopting the business plans of us rather than others. So
Nice.
it's kind of flattering. Like I've been here almost 4 years, so to see them go from when I started, which was just it was super great company, established, obviously, or wouldn't have came here,
Right,
but
right.
it was only 2 years old. So it was still a very, very young, still developing company, and seeing it go through changes of management and what we're going to do to now, like,
Uh-huh.
dude, 6 years, not even
Yeah, man. 6 years, 100
100 million
million?
dollars,
I mean,
fucking phenomenal.
sure. I mean, especially if they're adopting your business or the business plan of your company. That's incredible because that means that it's obviously working.
Yeah,
And
I probably shouldn't say adopt, but at least scrutinizing and trying to mimic some of the qualities, right? I don't want to say that
right,
they're changing anything, but I mean, it shows that a bunch of guys, theoretically, I mean, a,
right.
a group of guys went out and decided that they didn't want to have the mainstream big corporation feel,
Mhm.
and created their own thing. And now it's like seeing that on paper, like I saw it on the news. I knew something was coming, right? I didn't get any warning, but you
Right.
could you could feel that something was changing.
Hmm.
And then to see that article released, I'm like, holy shit, like that's I think 5, 6 people started it. And
Man, 100 millions is insane amount of money. Obviously, like it's not like the 5, 6 people that started it pockets it or anything.
no, no,
It's
no, no, no. It's not, yeah, it's not like a bunch of the guys walked away with 20 mil. It's more,
right.
it legitimizes a public company purchased this company because of its presence in the US, right? So
Yeah, that's incredible.
it's a big deal. It's really cool, and
Yeah.
it solidifies the dream that all the guys had, and they announced it on the 4th of July.
Oh, nice.
So it's like the American dream.
Right.
Like it's cool. It shouldn't change anything for us, but nonetheless, we're moving closer to work just because that's part of the reason we're moving, right? I drive almost 5.5, 6 hours every week.
That's
So
insane. One way or total?
yeah, one way.
My
So
gosh.
I want to be closer to that. There's been a couple times, very rarely, but probably 3, 4 times in my career that it would have been better if I was 2, 3 hours away rather than 6. So,
Right.
what else? Moving.
Uh,
That's about it. That's everything on my end. Showing houses is the
let's
biggest
see.
pain in the dick ever.
Yeah, yeah, because you got to keep it clean and
Leave.
you have a lot of kids
Hmm.
and to keep it clean all the time for showings, that's insane, man.
Thankfully, V keeps it clean enough. It's just the whole like you have to put up your life, right?
Yeah.
Like, does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
you can't have stuff out that you normally live with. So, and then you have to leave for an hour. Like,
Right.
where
Right.
the fuck are we gonna go? It's 107 outside. Like, come on.
Dude, what's going on? This year the heat wave is insane, right? Like throughout the world.
You know what it is?
What is
It's
it?
not. It's not. I don't think it's so much throughout the world, but our section. You remember El Nino and El Nina?
Yeah.
They're not calling it that anymore.
What are they
They're
calling it?
they're saying extreme drought and devastating drought. It's
Mm,
El Nino or Nina.
mm,
I don't remember which one it is. But if you look at the historical rainfall,
yeah.
we're getting more rain each year as far as like an average. But this year we're down. Winter should
Right.
be back and then down. It's not. It's bad. Don't get me wrong. I just spent 2 hours watering the flower beds, but I mean,
That means winter's going to be bad this year for us. Usually, I think traditionally when there's
yeah.
that El Nino and that winter is going to be rough. Well,
So
we'll see.
I need to get up
Great.
before that.
Yeah, yeah, that should be. You should probably be safe all the way before October.
Okay.
So
Prairie dogs.
yeah, yeah, there should be plenty. I should go shoot more. Actually, I hate those little things. But yeah, my life has been just recovering from my ankle injury. Nothing crazy, and just trying to get out there and shoot a little more and get that back instead of just sitting at home doing nothing and catching up on TV. And yeah, I guess I should have probably cleaned some guns while I'm doing that. But while I was recovering, but uh,
So,
I, you know, 5 years ago, if you would have told me to leave guns dirty, I would have been like, you're crazy. But I'm like so overwhelmed. It's almost like a hoarder situation where I get one dirty, I don't clean it. I'm like, I'll clean it tomorrow. And I get another one dirty. I'm like, oh, there's two now. And
yeah,
now I'm like,
it's
X
fine.
number of guns dirty. I'm like, screw it.
Keep them wet. They'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
bottom line. So what? Your leg? You good? Walking?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing physical therapy. I'm walking fine. Got a little limp once in the beginning of the day. It's fine. And it's just as the day progresses, it gets a little tired and sore, and I start limping a lot more. So, guys, just gotta get the strength back up and the stability back up. So, but I think I'm cleared to play hockey though. Yay!
Okay. So first of all, I get it. Go play. Maybe wear a brace because I swear, if I book a trip up there to go prairie dog hunting and you break it again,
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, I can't hike. Like,
Well, so I won't start till probably sometime in September if I play. So we'll see.
that's probably when I can get back up there. Probably late September.
Yeah. And no, I'm not gonna get the APC 223 from BNT. It's on super sale right now on this website. It's like 2,300, which is pretty good. But I got enough 556
Dude,
223.
that's my thing. Like, I get it. Their BNT has always been attractive to me, and I think a vast majority of it is because that they don't flood the market. But another
Right.
portion of it is now it's like, do I need another
Yeah.
that eats 556 223?
Yeah.
Probably.
I have too many. Yeah. So the chances of me getting that is pretty slim.
And is
How-
it going to outperform that Evolve? Because that's the bottom line. That's now the
Dude,
threshold.
I think after getting the Evolve, I'm like not even bothering with 223 556 guns anymore.
It's once you stack like that at 100, like you buying anything else, it's going to underperform.
Yeah. I mean, you can spend, I don't know, twice the amount that you just spent on the Evolve, and it's going to be underperforming. You're kind of like, why did I even bother doing that? It's such a waste of money.
Yeah, that's kind of where I got like everybody's since that 6.8 thing. It's like I don't want another one. I don't need one. I'm not gonna find the same level of accuracy,
Right.
or
That
function.
Saudi, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm good on 6.8s. My Grendel for my Sons of Liberty Grendel that will stack that steel at 100. I don't.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2,300 is a lot, man. You could almost buy an Evolve.
Well, cost is like $3,000.
Retail comps, yeah.
No. From my distributor.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So I'm like, how are they getting this for? How are they able to sell this for 23?
And it's a legitimate site?
People have bought it, bought from them. So
probably just overstock. It's the fact that BNTs are sitting right now.
That and maybe they might have gone direct with BNT and maybe gotten a better deal instead of going through like the distributors.
If dealers are 3,
it's like $700 difference, man.
And they're at 23. Odds are they were a dealer and they're saying, "Fuck it, we're not selling this anymore," and they don't care about MAP violations.
Maybe, yeah, because that's a crazy price. And I thought about it long and hard, and I'm like, no, I really don't need it.
Different.
No.
So what else? Any new stuff in?
I built a gun yesterday. Well, I got this in from Casey painted for me. It's a 10 millimeter for hunting.
Bear
Camo
gun.
with some orange. Yeah, it's a Glock 20. Looks pretty cool.
I know I borrow your 10 millimeter when I go up there elk hunting for bears. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, it's gonna be it. That's gonna be the one.
That's my new borrow gun.
Yeah, it has a red dot now on it too, so it's easy to.
As if a bear wasn't big enough. Oh, I finally did my O2. Got my fucking SOT.
Your SOT?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're gonna have to get some cans now.
So here's the problem with that. Shout out to you and Adam for finally pushing me over the edge, because I thought it was a whole nother thing. I had the paperwork filled out since October of last year, never did it. Now we're moving.
Yeah, that's a big problem now, huh?
So I talked to my local ATF agent, which I know people are like, fucking ATF. I get it, guys. But we have businesses to run. So he's cool as shit. Like,
yeah.
Really cool guy. And I just called him and was like, hey, so legally, what do I need to do? And he was basically said, legally, I would not say shit until because here's the thing, within state lines, I can have offsite storage anywhere I want in the state. So he was like, just until your house physically sells and it's no longer yours, like a week before that, move your address. Until then, you simply move your stuff for offsite storage. Don't worry about stressing. Don't rush. Like, just do your thing. So,
that's not bad.
No, a lot easier than I expected. But I also don't want to order anything and bring it in, because if we're not here to put it in,
yeah, right.
So
right. So yeah, once you change the address, Yeah, that should work out great. You'll get cans in 2 weeks and start using them.
I
It's
think
amazing.
there's a guy local here. He's a wild son of a bitch, but he's an 0702, and he wants to. I might be explaining it incorrectly, but he wants to manufacture me a few auto sears before I leave.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I think that
I
should be
mean,
fine.
I just put them in the shop, right?
Yeah,
I would be manufacturing them
right.
for me. He
Because
would
you're
be
an O2, yeah.
making them, but he would yeah. So I think I'll probably do that before I go, just for no reason other than to have a couple.
Yeah. Since you have the proper licenses, I don't see why not.
Man, 2 people or 6 people watching does not seem like a lot. We didn't post
Ye-
anything though.
No, and also we haven't been consistent in streaming, so people are probably not remembering that
Should we send
Thursdays.
out an Instagram post?
Yeah,
Just
but
saying
you know what? You know who wants to come back on?
who?
Little Fit Patriot. I saw that tag the other day.
I didn't
She
see that.
tagged. She's like, just waiting for Desktop to invite me back again.
Oh, what you doing now? No, I'm just
Yeah,
probably last minute, but I've seen
Yeah.
her. She's
she's
had a lot
getting.
of content.
She has a lot of content, and she's getting like a lot of. I don't know if they're jobs or what.
Yeah, a lot of photo shoots, right? Or videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool,
I s-
and a little more risque too. Actually, she's always been a little.
no, I
more
don't
risque.
know. I swear I watched one the other day, and I was like, oh, what is? And I was like, oh wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
I didn't know she showed that on Instagram. Okay.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
No. No like good for her. Hey, it's
Yeah.
paying the fucking bills, right? I saw her the other day out with some horses or something. I was like, that's very.
Very.
If you could be racist against Texas, that's what it would be. But I get it. It works. It works.
That's true, Greg. He's probably out and about right now, working.
More than likely.
Yeah.
What else? What Pelosi
Um,
almost got killed by China.
Yes. Okay. So that's insane. This is my theory, and I've seen some people post about it, and it aligned my theory. I'm just thinking, you know how there's that microchip law that they're trying to pass.
Fuck yeah! And you know who makes those?
Taiwan, right?
Yep.
So I'm just wondering if she's going over there just to see what's happening, how much money they need, and then how much money she needs, and then
I have a further
go
theory.
from there.
She flies to Taiwan, right?
Mm-hmm.
China
Flexes.
shoots her down, right? Theoretically.
Yeah.
The U.S. then has reason for the general public's eyes to move in and take Taiwan.
Or protect Taiwan, you mean?
Or protect, sorry, yes, you're right. Protect Taiwan to then, not only do they get that, but now they get to kick off their little WW3 everybody's been itching for.
That'd be awful, actually.
Terrible. Especially right now with Russia and shit. Like, oof.
That, and the commander-in-chief's kind of questionable as far as the mental stability. So kind of weird.
But I mean, why else? If literally China's like, hey, dude, if you come here and you have a military escort, we will, because that's what it's about. It's not about planes flying there. It's if you bring military escorts into China's airspace,
right,
we will shoot you down.
Yeah, man. I think China does a lot of flexing too. They just want to show their I guess their might or their military power, and that way they're not just bluffing, right? They actually have to do something.
So and we would have to do something. Even if they fired a warning shot, we would then have to do something. And if they shot it down, how do you just?
You can't let it go, right?
Oh, it's just
maybe
Zoom would be better.
Yeah, Zoom call to Taiwan versus actually flying there.
Or fly close, maybe meet in like another island.
Like Hawaii in between everything?
Yeah, I mean, Hawaii would be good. Maybe make another. Like, I could literally think of 100 million different ways to not stir the shit pot right now because we're
Because
not.
that's all we needed, right?
Well, we're
That's
not
just
ready.
another thing we need.
Yeah, yeah. China has what? How many times the amount of not only population but military population that we have?
Well, I mean, they have what, over 1 billion people, right?
Yeah, we have 300 million, 350 million, something like that.
So 3 times.
What else happened? Oh, the lottery. Did you see that?
Yeah, some guy in Illinois, or some guy or girl won it in Illinois, right?
1.3, 1.4 billion. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
IRS is the big winner because no matter who wins, they get their money.
dude, I think they walked away with like 487 million. Don't get me wrong, like that's a lot of money, but
Yeah,
by the time the IRS gets theirs, the other people don't realize they put it all in the IRS, but the
state
state
taxes.
government, the gas station gets a cut. All the entities that sold tickets
Yeah.
get a cut. Like it's not just that; it's supposed to go to education as well.
Yeah,
Imagine if
that's just like a sliver.
imagine if they took that 1.3 billion,
Mhm.
the IRS got, let's say 25%,
Sure.
and then the other 25% went to the school systems in the entire United States.
You'll protect every single school for a very long time. No more school shootings, man.
Textbooks,
No more school shooting.
yeah,
Security.
no, nothing, no concerns.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
what it boils down to, though, right? Is it's all about the money.
right. I mean, that's what it is all the time in everything. It
So
seems
what else
like.
did you get? I know you got other stuff.
I built a rifle in Rhodesian. Oh, Mike from Blown Deadline painted for me.
So wait, Rhodesian from, I thought he wasn't doing custom orders anymore.
I sent this in a long time ago, though. I sent this in, I want to say April.
Okay.
So, I mean, let me go grab it.
Wow, you are a little.
I'm
cheeky.
festive.
You're a little cheeky tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a little festive, right? Yeah, this is the Rhodesian camo that Mike did. It's pretty awesome.
Dude, Rhodesian is one of those things that, like, where we're moving, that is the perfect.
There it is. 308 with a CGS K can. 3D printed can.
3D printed can?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's a lot of companies are 3D printing now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there it is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's super light too. I want to say I don't even think this is titanium.
What would
But
it
it's I don't know. Some type of weird hybrid of some type of metal. I don't but
be?
it's not super light, but it's light. So yeah. Let me go put it back here.
Just again. Just another.
Yeah, there it is. There you guys go. I mean, when I'm touching that rifle, I gotta wear the proper clothing. So Rhodesian silkies is the way.
They comfy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty free. I feel like walking through Africa right now. Not really, but it seems like Texas is probably like Africa right now.
If you walk through Africa, like, well, depending on north or south, you walk through like that, and you're gonna have bigger problems than the.
What's the problem?
I don't know, losing a foot, hand, something like that for showing too much cheek.
Maybe. I mean,
America's a wild place, man. Did you see the bishop or priest or whatever godly thing got robbed of like $1 million?
oh, dude, all the jewelry, dude, that's crazy, right? Like you're wearing all these jewelry during service, and then someone robs you during service.
That is the exact definition of what is wrong with religion, right? Like your people are literally supposed to be donating their hard-earned money, whatever it is,
For a good cause, right? Not to decorate you.
Yeah, and they're starving and not being able to afford just normal luxuries,
right.
if you will. And you got $1 million in shit on you, on your person.
Right.
Like
Insane.
grasp $1 million worth of stuff on your person.
I mean, he's looking to be robbed, right? You're just standing out there with $1 million.
Or it was staged just to get his name out there. It's a Jesse Smollett situation, right?
Yeah, I suppose
How do you
that's
have $1
very
million?
possible.
The biggest people I know, the richest people I know that have probably $1 million worth of jewelry or whatever,
Mhm.
don't have it on them.
No, it's usually like they wear like a couple pieces, right?
Yeah,
That's
30,
not
30, 40, maybe 50K at most.
yeah, not a whole million.
$1 million?
Unless you're like going to the Emmys and then like this jewelry company is letting you borrow the
Yeah.
$1 million necklace. Other than that, no, you don't do stuff like that.
$1 million. I can't grasp the concept of $1 million worth of anything. Like, let me wear this house. Like,
Yeah, more than a house. Some
imagine if you
places,
got
right?
pulled over with $1 million worth of guns. You'd have to have like a Freightliner. Like,
Yeah, you would.
I don't get it. Anyway,
Unless it's all transferables, then you can get there pretty quickly.
12.
Yeah, you can get there pretty quick. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What else happened? It's been a while.
Biden fell off his bike. Was that before or after?
I don't remember. Something around there.
I mean, I guess I can pull up the memes that I saved in the last month and see
That's fair.
what
Yeah,
happened.
guys, we're not prepared. I literally text Lita like what 2-3 hours ago and was like, "Hey, I just realized something. This is the last Thursday I'll be in my house to do a podcast. Now, where we're moving, I set up Starlink, and the speeds have been, depending on when I check it, 20 to 60 megabytes per second, which is phenomenal. But
Yeah, for Starlink, yeah, that's amazing.
I got these from FCD today.
Dude, I just ordered something this week from FCD. I did not see those hats.
Yeah, the only reason I only ordered them just because they were dad hats, and I'll say logo is a little much for me, a little bit big. I think logo over here kind of angled the way it is here, but down would have been better. But the hat itself are the hats that I used to order, but this is a newer model. If you don't have a flat bill feel, these are the way to go. They're perfect.
The mall shooter, that was one thing that was crazy, right?
Elijah, yeah. Dickinson.
I don't know his name, but man, oh yeah, that's the guy that stopped the shooter, right?
Yes, he's the one that stopped the shooter, right?
40 yards, man. That's insane.
40 yards, 10 rounds, 8 impacted.
Yeah, that's insane. That's such good shooting, man.
It's solid. I mean, I give the kid, he's 23 or 24 years old.
Yeah.
So the whole, I see the problem is, like we've talked about, is the two extremes, right? The one side, is a no carry zone, blah, blah. The second side is the gun community that's like, hey, look, a good guy with a gun.
Right.
The difference is, with adrenaline and everything happening at that time, that Elijah kid practiced a fuckload more than 99% of the gun community.
Yeah, man. It's I've tried that 40-yard shot. I was like, it's a hard shot.
Now, 40 yards, we didn't get to see his groups, right? So they could have been the entire torso.
And that's perfectly fine. It's a hit's a hit, right? It stopped the guy from shooting more people
while he was being theoretically shot at, or at least shooting was happening while he did that.
Right.
So you factor all those things in, and
it's really impressive.
Yeah, he pulled it off. I mean,
yeah.
And it wasn't a big target, right? This wasn't a 300-pound.
It was a scrawny kid, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think 5'8", 5'10", somewhere in there. Like,
I don't know. He was like maybe 100 pounds, 120 pounds. So yeah, he was a scrawny kid.
The issue I saw after that, which I guess it's not really an issue, it's more of a criticism from me, is the gun community does exactly what the other side does, is they overdo it. Instead of praising Elijah, right, that kid that did this, they go out and are like, look, I'm doing the Elijah drill. Look how good I am. They're not doing it to promote him. They're doing it to prove they could do it. Like, guys.
Dude, so I tried it this last weekend.
Okay.
Like the 40-yard just to try.
Yeah. How'd you do?
I mean, I was shooting my Glock 48, so a smaller gun just to see. It's a tough shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can hit it, but I'm not getting shot at. My adrenaline's not going. I mean, I can do 8 out of 10. I can do 10 out of 10 if I took my time.
But that's if you're.
I'm just sitting there. Yeah, I'm just sitting there shooting, and I don't know if I can do 8 out of 10.
I saw something the other day
in that scenario.
I don't know. This is probably completely factual, or the opposite of factual. Sorry, guys. Fiction, completely fictional. I don't know anything, but I don't know if I screenshot it. It's been a while. It's been weeks, but I saw something where I don't remember if it was a Reddit post or something where basically someone dissected that whole scene.
Yeah.
And remember how there's always been like, okay, take the Vegas shooter, right?
Yeah.
The Vegas shooter was the biggest massacre we've seen in ever.
Right.
And
right.
Just gone, right?
Yeah.
Somebody dissected it and they made at least an semi-arguable case that this, while it could have been a staged shooting to begin with, like not staged meaning it didn't happen, guys. I'm not taking away from the victims or anyone else. However, it could have been a situation where we always see the jokes that the CIA, CIA activated its that sort of thing.
They groomed him, yeah.
But then the flip side, that the gun community, a arguably very large portion of not only government entities but everyone else, did the same thing when they got wind of it.
You mean groomed the kid that did the
not the shooter, the Elijah kid, that he was there for a purpose. Because if you think about it, and I don't know if this is true, guys. It could be complete bullshit. It could have been all coincidence. Thank God somebody was there in the massacre. I'm not taking it away from the kid. I'm just saying you can activate assets on both sides of things, right? That shooting in 2.5 seconds or whatever it was, 20 seconds total from the time of the shooting to where he engaged in individual. And he was not close.
No.
He got there, executed, dropped the dude.
So
it's hard.
I understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but man, how perfectly would you have to get stuff set up to where you can place everyone in that position, right?
Why it took 20 seconds, because a mall, right? Number one, who the fuck goes to a mall nowadays?
Dude, yeah, I haven't been inside the halls of a mall in a while.
Years. But okay, let's say arguably 2% of the population does. That's still quite a few people, right?
Sure.
The guy started shooting. I know a lot of people carry in a no carry zone. That's fine. That's easily justifiable. And again, guys, we're just talking for the sake of a bit, right? We're just talking on a podcast. But it is a little bit, it does make you think when you start seeing the breakdown of this 23-year-old kid, which is, had he been chosen straight out of boot camp or whatever to be an asset, however the situation is, a 23 or 24-year-old kid to go engage in someone and do that from 40 yards, execute, and then automatically, just no question, he's hailed a hero. He wasn't detained. He wasn't anything.
Yeah. It's just weird. So the thing that boggles my mind is the government is awful, right? They can't get anything done in an efficient manner. But all of a sudden, the whatever secret agencies can actually put stuff like this together. It's just like the counter opposite of what I feel the government can.
But I see that's where I disagree. I think the stuff that we see is there to make us think that the government is incompetent, right?
Right.
Remember that, sure, Biden is an absolute joke. Trump, absolute joke. Like the last few presidents we've had have been nothing more than flashy figures that attract media attention. Like,
sure.
But the government itself just apparently killed the head Al Qaeda leader in a former military individual's house with a knife bomb.
A knife bomb, like a bomb, a knife, and it was a bomb.
Apparently, if you believe the stories going around, it does not explode because it cuts down on casualties. It just comes in and blades open up. Now, hopefully, that's a complete.
Oh, those kind of bombs. Okay.
Yeah. It just knives. But now you've got a 100 and something pound unit flying at Mach 1, Mach 2, whatever it is.
Dropping one of those.
The impact alone is going to pink mist anybody.
Yeah, right.
But somebody went, let's add swords. Yeah. But
it's like a flying guillotine, right?
Yeah, to me, that shows that our government deep down, they're some of the most crooked pieces of shit in the world, but they got some smart motherfuckers working for them. Like,
so the smart people is probably not the head figures, right? It's the people behind the scenes that are there for basically their whole lives. They don't get voted out. They don't get
nor do they get recognition or pay.
Right. So, but they're there doing the smart work. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
I don't know. I started thinking the other day, like, I see, because the last couple weeks, actually, I haven't had too much time. When I'm on Facebook, I'm on for like 30, 45 minutes. I get to browse, talk shit, and then roll out. Like,
yeah.
But I started digging and thinking, okay, so the U.S. government, if you look through like all the crazy things they've done, like taking out certain leaders in other countries, like the necktie thing, right? Poisoning, like all these crazy. Yeah. That's what
like spy stuff, right?
Yeah, that's what we have been allowed to see. Like,
all right,
we're still a pretty fucking cool place. We just got a lot of shitty things that hit the media. Like, that's all it is.
Probably right. Yeah.
I gotta pee while you talk. Talk about.
Well, okay, I'll talk. What am I going to talk about? I mean,
penises.
Well, no. I mean, I got a new truck. I guess we can talk about that. And I'm trying to outfit it for like a overlanding sort of rig where I can take my kids camping. We don't go camping. It's not something I grew up with when I was little, since I lived in a city when I was little. I want to give them that chance, give my kids that chance to see what camping is all about and whatnot. So I think that will be fun for them, at least a good experience, since I'm in more of a rural setting here in Wyoming. The ability to camp in certain areas is a lot greater than when I was living in Southern California. So I'm getting I got a 2019 Raptor. I bought a used one, since new ones are impossible to get, and so far so good. I took it in the other day. The USB ports in the front didn't work, so I took it in. They fixed it. And, they swapped out the USB ports. No questions asked, so that was good. Yeah, I went down to RCI down in Fort Collins to see if they can install a bed. What is it? A bed rack?
You got a cover or a rack?
No, bed rack. I already have a cover, and apparently this company RCI, they can put bed racks over covers or kind of
sure
kind of fit it with the rack. So they said they can install it, and they're like, "Do you have your truck?" I'm like, "No." They were gonna install it in like an hour and a half.
Oh,
I was like, dude,
the truck is amazing. Like,
I'm like, all right. I'm like, let me just book an appointment with you to when I can go back down there.
No,
we'll do that and get that.
You show up with money, they'll make it fucking happen.
Yeah, I'm like, you were gonna do it right now? Yeah, we have all the materials and we're ready.
Fuck. So you're doing. So I know we talked briefly about you wrapping it, but your kids ended up loving the color. So that's not happening.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wrap it. That saves me like what, $2,000-$3,000, right?
I would still recommend doing PPF just to do it.
What's PPF?
It's the clear paint protection film. because if you're
Okay.
going to take it out, especially with all the crap, rocks, oil field traffic, salt you have
Is
out
that is that the ceramic thing that everyone's talking about?
no, the ceramic is just a coating, but the PPF is actually a film. It's just like it's the same process as if you were going to wrap it, but
But
it's
it's clear.
clear. You can
Okay.
do matte or you can do just standard finish, but at least like if a rock hits it, like a big rock, don't get me wrong, it's still going to dent, but it's not going to chip your paint. Like you can take and key your truck with that stuff on and it's not going to do it. Like
So I don't know if anyone does it in town, but I'll look. I
you
so
may
I
not
gotta
get
get
like you didn't buy a Raptor to turn it. You bought a Raptor to use it. So
right.
like my truck, I think is worth like 10 or 15,000 more than I bought it. The other day
Wow.
I like just threw stuff in it and let part of it rest on the cab. Like 'cause I
Mm,
had too much. Who cares? Like it's a truck.
right. So I should I do the ceramic thing
So the ceramic
first
coating is awesome.
and then
It's
wrap it after?
you don't need to. You just the ceramic thing is more if you're just not going to wrap it. The ceramic thing
Okay.
is like just a super wash and wax, if you will. Like that coating stays on for like 4 to 6 months.
Oh, cool.
It keeps your shit like if it gets super dirty or salt, ice type stuff, you can just rinse it off and it's clean. I wouldn't do both. I would just do ceramic or
Oh,
just do the wrap. I would do the wrap
okay.
because the price is the fucking same. Like,
Okay.
yep.
PPF. I gotta write that down.
So I can
Um,
send you. The good thing is now, my father-in-law isn't one of the guys from the super expensive ceramic companies. But if you put the PPF on it, I'll send you a kit with a little buffer. Put the PPF film on it, squirt this stuff on the buffer, and literally just buff it down the side of your truck. It'll take
mhm.
you 45 minutes. And the ceramic coating works amazing. Like I use that stuff on my Ranger and my truck, and literally even the soot from my truck just it rinses off.
Okay. This is all new to me because this is
We got you, bro.
my first truck ever. I've been always into cars. Actually, I'm into no vehicles. I just want to get from point A to
I was
point
about
B.
to say, what was your car before that? No, you weren't into vehicles.
No, so the only reason I got this is because I want to take my kids camping and have them do the experience of
I'm
camping.
I'm excited because that means when we go up there, we can have something with AC seats and heated seats when we go out prairie dog hunting.
Yeah, that'd be fun too. That's another thing where we can go off road a little bit and
Yeah,
go on BLM land and start shooting prairie dogs. So that'd be real fun. Um, what is this undercarriage coat?
it's literally just a spray on protective coating that keeps your stuff from rusting. But for you, I personally know you. I don't think you need that because I know you're not going to leave that truck coated in salt and ice for 30, 45 days.
So yeah, so car washes here they do the
They open.
yeah they're open the year round, so they'll wash underneath.
You drive that thing through one of those car. That was the first thing I noticed in Wyoming when I visited.
Hmm.
Down here, if it's even close to freezing, car washes close.
Yeah, the only
So,
time car washes are closed is when it's actually actively snowing.
hmm. So yeah, as long as you drive your truck through a car wash once a week, you won't have salt issues. I don't think y'all use salt. I think you use sand. I don't think y'all use salt anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not salt too.
Yeah.
So, but we use salt on sidewalks, but not
So
on
what,
the
so what made
city
you do
streets.
that? Because you've been talking about buying a truck for like 2 years.
And I was out shooting with friends, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, and he has a Raptor, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I just saw a Raptor at the dealer. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I'm looking every single day, but I'm looking at new all the time, not
Mm.
looking at used. So he's like, there's one right now. So the next day I went and bought it.
Used?
Yeah, used
Dude,
2019.
I'm all about used trucks because I use my truck every bit of it. So
Uh-huh.
buying a $90,000 truck and then driving it and getting it rock chips and everything, that's not attractive to me. Like,
No, I mean vehicles. I guess since COVID, vehicles haven't been a depreciating asset, But in general, they're a depreciating asset, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like you're losing money every time you're driving it.
The other cool thing I just remembered about the PPF film, the paint, it's just paint protection film. It's just
Okay.
easier to say. Is that they'll actually take out certain imperfections that are on that truck.
Mm,
They'll remove them when they do that film. Like
interesting.
that whole graffiti shit down the side of your tailgate.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't like the
It's awful.
billboarding on these things, but I mean,
The trucks
whatever.
themselves, if I could, number one, afford a Raptor, I guess you could say. Number two, justify they don't pull all the campers and trailers that I pull, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't tow a lot, but it's that 4 to 5, maybe 8 times a year that I'm like, somebody's like, hey, do you want this? If you want it, I got a gooseneck. You can take it. Like 2 weeks ago, it was a Connex, one of the shipping
Nice.
containers.
Yeah.
My buddy's like, hey, I'll trade you something. I'm like, thank God I got the truck for it. Let me back up and hook this sumbitch up and drag it down the highway. Like,
Yeah.
and a Raptor has the power. It's just you don't put those type of hitches in that kind of truck.
No, and apparently, like it'll drop. The back end will drop if significantly if you put too much weight on it.
Just don't worry, buddy. If you get there, we'll fix that.
I'm never gonna get there.
We'll put airbags in that sumbitch. Like my truck is not a dually, but it'll pull what a dually will. I just put airbags back there. You should get. So you're gonna put the rooftop, right?
Rooftop temp, yeah, on the back of the bed there.
They make this ramp that drives up over the truck to like side by sides and stuff where you don't have to have a trailer. I wonder if that can clear, because then you'd have a rooftop. Oh no, that doesn't make sense, because how would you get that off to open the rooftop? I'm trying to think how you get a side by side, because when you get out there, you set up your rooftop tent, you park, you're all set up, camp's awesome, you guys are hanging out. To go right around, you need something else.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're moving.
We're getting you a bumper pull trailer.
Nope.
And a side by side like Lee has with tracks.
Nope, because I am not into pulling things.
You don't pull out.
Well, I mean, pulling out's different.
Well, dude, trailers aren't that bad, especially a little baby bumper pull with a side by side on it, so y'all can go zip around.
There probably is a lot of snowmobiling here, Neil, but I'm not into it.
Dude, I've never seen a snowmobile since I've been up there. I've seen side by sides with tracks, are the only thing I've seen, which is the coolest thing in the world.
Not my thing.
Hold on, let me send you a picture of it. It is the coolest thing.
I know what you're talking about. It's side by side with like actual tank. Looks like tank tracks, right?
Individual tracks. And you can go anywhere. Okay. There's got to be a way to do this, because I know you guys are going to get out there and park, and your kids are going to be like, I want to go do something. And you're like, well, fuck, we just set up a tent. Like, we can't. Wait, you can ride side by sides on the road there. Yeah.
Yeah, if you license it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there. What baby steps, right? You just
yeah. The stuff gets pretty expensive pretty quickly. It's true, just like guns.
So, my new drink of choice.
Hey.
If you care.
Cucumber lime.
Well, that's not important. The rest of it is important. It's sparkling water with 55 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, but cucumber lime? Are you in a spa?
No, there's only so many flavors, right? It's either watermelon, apple, cranberry, but I'm trying to drink less soda, which means I'm going to pee more on the podcast. But
yeah, I've ramped up my soda consumption quite a bit ever since the surgery.
Yeah, but you're drinking zero, yeah?
Yeah, but I need to wean myself off of this stuff.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, it does. It's still not that good for you.
That's why I can't drink regular water when I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sweating, okay, cool. But regular water, this is water. With magic.
I love regular water. It's great.
If I could get that Arrowhead water down here,
You can't buy Arrowhead there?
No.
What the hell? What's going on?
Dude, that's what I said last time I was there when I took like 3 bottles from your fridge on my way out.
Yeah.
That is the only water. Like Lee specifically is Fiji. The other guy I work with specifically is Dasani, which is the grossest. It tastes like pool water. It's
made by Coca-Cola. It's just tap water from Coca-Cola. That's
most bottled water just tastes like fucking water. I don't care.
Yeah.
However, Arrowhead has the same taste to me that Evian has. Like it's if I could get Arrowhead down here, dude, I'd be butt chugging bottles every day. But
I would like to see that. I'll bring a case.
We should start. Oh, maybe not start. Maybe we should feature ourselves on Little Fit Patriots OnlyFans. Too far?
Like, what do you want to do? Get nude on there? I don't know what she does in her OnlyFans.
You just said you wanted a butt chug water bottle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so.
So yeah, if y'all don't know, well, since she commented, I didn't see her comment the other day. I didn't know she kind of like reached out.
She let me see. Let me
Little
see if
Fit
I can find
Patriot
it.
has an OnlyFans now, so we need to get her on.
When did she get an OnlyFans?
I could completely be making that up, guys. I might be lying, and if I am, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure, V, if you're watching, if you could step in right now and back.
Yeah, right here. Someone.
Yeah. So everybody, she is arguably. Is she our only female guest ever?
Maybe.
She is.
I mean, can we get another female guest?
We can, but it doesn't matter. She's our token. So
I think we should just keep her as number one, huh?
Yeah, she'll always be our number one.
Yeah. But dudes, we can just keep stacking them, right?
Oh yeah, Charles, King will show us his dick just without. We don't have to pay for it. He'll just do it.
You know, alkaline water is pretty good, man. I try to drink that whenever I can, but it's a little on the pricier side.
The taste of alkaline water when I drink it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is not bad water. But
yeah, I don't see a difference really.
When I'm spending $10 on a gallon of water, like
the
Arrowhead stuff, it's not sweet, but if I could bring a pallet of fucking Arrowhead down from Wyoming, I would, and it got me thinking I might be able to.
Yeah, our Sam's Club has pallets and pallets of water.
Yeah, and I have trucks running from Casper every single week. So if I can get one to the shop, I can get one loaded. I'm getting a pallet of fucking Arrowhead.
Are you getting tools and stuff from Casper going down to?
Not terribly often, but we have Casper, we have Midland, and we have Houston now.
Okay.
All our shops. So stuff does ship back and forth quite regularly, right? Okay. If Casper has an influx of the drilling motors that we need, they go to Midland or Houston or vice versa. So in the next week, I have a forklift coming from Casper to Midland, which means I'm going to put a pallet of water on that fucking truck.
There you go.
What's a pallet of Arrowhead? Probably 250, 270?
Pounds wise?
No, price wise. They're probably like
price wise. Yeah. It's like $6 for a case.
Yep.
Case of 28 bottles at 20 ounce.
You get a discount. Yeah. $250. I'm having a pallet of water delivered to our shop for free because we're already paying for a truck.
There you go.
Show the guys in Midland what actual good water tastes like.
I mean, what kind of bottled water do you have there?
Whatever HEB has. So like Niagara or HEB brand, or I had to buy Dasani last time because there were no pallets available in Midland except the one I found.
So HEB, is that like a gas station?
No, brother. HEB is like, take Walmart, right? Less electronics, more produce.
Okay.
And make it upscale.
Okay.
It's nice, it's clean, it's awesome, and they don't check your receipts on the way out because they don't care if you steal.
Okay.
HEB is barbecue joints. They've got, some of them have bars in them. Like,
dude, when I went to Atlanta, there was this supermarket that was pretty nice. I can't remember what the name of it. It was But they had good sandwiches, man. Like inside, like they make like their produce
Yeah.
and like deli section. I'm like, your sandwiches are actually kind of good. It's like a lower end Whole Foods, but still
Yeah.
really good.
Okay, so that's kind of HEB is like a lower end Whole Foods, but less green and more brisket and steak.
Mm,
Like
nice.
much.
I like that.
We don't buy meat from Walmart around here. You go to fucking HEB. Like,
Oh, nice. Okay,
but yeah,
I dig that.
we've taken a turn, guys. We're sorry. We didn't have a topic plan. We're talking grocery stores now.
Your stomach will keep pH at 4.
Just take a few Alka Seltzers. Saves money, but taste is more important than saving. Okay, Mr. Roverkin. Sounds like you're a doctor. Just
Well,
based.
I mean, your stomach has acid, right,
Yeah,
to melt down the
it
food.
keeps
So
it. That's the thing, right? All these alkaline and pH balance and all the sales pitches are. Look, Arrowhead can make me drink water, which regular fucking bottled water, which means it's better. Trust me, guys. But the problem is, dude, I've not seen Arrowhead outside of Michigan, where my mom lives. She buys the same things in Wyoming, so it's a northern thing.
Arrowhead's a big thing on in California too. I remember buying it there.
That's north. It's north of here.
It is north of where you're at.
Everything's north of here if you really look at it. But.
Yeah, right. No, I get it.
All right, guys. Well, we've been an hour. Let's try. Maybe we do one more before we leave.
Before you leave, you mean?
Before I leave, 'cause
before you move.
theoretically, if the internet, we'll try once I move. So next week I move. Next weekend we're gonna do another one just to test it. But realistically, if that doesn't work, that means like I'm going to have to do podcasts at night from my office because it has better internet than my house.
How far is the office from your house?
It's 3.5 hours. I would do it while I'm at work.
That's crazy. Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
that's a lot less. It's like you're cutting your commute in half, basically.
Almost. I mean, I shave from right now to my office is 5.5 hours. 5 hours if I leave at because on Mondays I leave really early, so no traffic.
Right.
But where I'm going now is 3.5 hours. It's 200 miles on the nose, like exactly from my door to their door.
Well, that's not too bad. I mean, that's more tolerable.
No, it's not bad. It cuts 2 hours off my commute one way.
Man, you must listen to a lot of podcasts and like a lot of books.
Tons. But I can do them from my office. Well, I say this, but I'll do them from the conference room in the evenings while I'm at work. We'll switch them to Wednesdays or Tuesdays or something. But hopefully we'll test, not this weekend, but next weekend, we'll test it from the new house and see how it works.
I'm okay with that. Sounds like a good plan.
We'll try it.
I'll wear different silkies next time.
Ryan's watching. Ryan's the one building our house. So.
Is it almost done?
No. We're gonna move.
Where are you moving to?
We own the house next door too, so we're putting Ryan in a camper behind the new construction build, and we're gonna stay in a 2-bedroom.
How many kids do you have?
All of them.
You have a lot of kids.
6 kids, 2 bedrooms. I already have a bed in the living room and a futon, which is where I usually sleep. So the wife and I in the living room, the baby in the middle room, and the kids in the back room, it's a huge back room. It's bigger than the living room. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Hopefully, end of September, or fuck that, end of August, we will be in the new house.
Well, good luck to you. That'd be awesome.
Ryan has been literally building a house by himself, with the exception of a handful of local help, which are trash. So if any of you guys watching are builders or know how to read a tape measure and run a skill saw, I will trade you selective but lifetime hunting rights. Come down anytime you want, as long as it's not already booked. if you'll go down and help Ryan. And I'll pay you for it because we need help really bad.
Yeah, you need to get that house up and running.
Really, really bad. So I can pay
But
you.
man, but you're getting like a whole brand new build, right?
Yes, it started as a renovation. That did not work. So we had to take a bulldozer to it and started completely over. And that was supposed to be like a 12-week absolute max renovation. And Ryan's had to pull everything out of his ass and basically build a new house. Like, not basically, like build a new house.
And in that area, that's probably like the first major new construction in a while, huh?
We were told, I have no idea if it's true. We were told this is the first new house on a slab in 50 years.
Oh, crap.
Dude, it's insane. We're at the top of the town. Like, it's insane.
You're gonna be like starting a trend. People are gonna start building all over there.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
There's no reason. The only reason I can is because I work in Midland, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
So-
if you guys want to work and want to hunt,
What's the population there?
740 some odd.
Like not thousands, just 740 some odd.
Yep. There's 7 or 8 kids in a class. Not one room, but in the whole grade. Like 7 to 12, I think, is the biggest one they have.
Okay. That's like a pretty big change from what the schools that your kids are currently going to, right?
Fuck yeah. We're going from like 3A, 4A to 6-man football teams. We'll see. It'll be all right. But yeah, I'm serious. It's an open invite. If you guys want to come down to Texas, even if you can only come for like a week or 4 days, room and board, I'll cover. I'll pay your fuel. I'll pay you for your time. And then come hunting season, if you want to come down, shoot pigs, shoot coyotes.
I mean, is Ryan going to provide some happy endings?
I mean, at this point, he's staying in the camper behind the new house. I guarantee I'm going to put a free mouth hugs on that camper.
Oh, knock for free mouth hugs?
Not, but you have the secret knock, and you'll only find that here on the next podcast.
Wow, Ryan putting himself out there, taking one for the team. I like it.
He's so fucked, but we're going to figure it out. So yeah, if you guys know how to build or know anybody in the area, hello.
See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
All right, guys.